Hello, hello. Yes, we welcome you back to PSSB, Physical Sciences Silver Bullet, and it's me, Richard, here. Yes, today we are starting a series of lessons on this topic, momentum, and we pray that you stick with us as we peruse through the entire topic. It's going to be disseminated in terms of lessons, and we are going to number them in preceding series so that you can make a good follow-up. Okay, the question which must come first is, what is momentum? Okay, we have to remember that if you have a body which has a mass and that body is in motion, so the impact that body makes is what we refer to as momentum. An example, if you want to give a best example, suppose a motorcycle hits a person, probably moving at 20 meters per second, and a car also hits another person at 20 meters per second. Now, the impact that created there is what we call momentum. Momentum is similar to force. It's very close to force. So the impact a body which has mass makes when it's in motion is what we call momentum. So the first question comes and says, define momentum. So what is momentum? Momentum is defined as the object's mass times its velocity, or the product of object's mass and its velocity. So there we are. So next in this topic is to look at the expression for momentum. Expression which is we call the formula for momentum. Okay, momentum is given by symbol P, and we said it is the product, so we're going to have mass times velocity. So momentum is simply P is equal to mv, as that's going to be the expression. From here you have to recall that what we call P is the momentum, and it's given in kilograms per meters per second. M is the mass, given in kilograms, and V is the velocity expressed in meters per second. So that is that, and that is the introductory part of this topic. So next after the expression is going to be our calculation. Let us look at one example to start with. Before example, let us first analyze this one. Momentum as a vector quantity. Yes, momentum is a vector quantity. Okay. Why do we say it is a vector quantity? Okay, this is where it comes from. You have to remember that momentum is mv, which is mass times velocity. But you have to recall that mass is a scalar. Scalar is that physical quantity which has only magnitude. And velocity is a vector. Now, I want you to know from today that every time you have a product of a scalar and a vector, the outcome is a vector. So, when you multiply a scalar and vector, you get a vector. So, momentum is a vector. And you have also to know that a vector has both. It's a physical quantity with both magnitude and direction. So, momentum has magnitude and direction. But we have to recall that the direction of momentum is the same as the direction of the velocity. So, where the velocity goes is the same direction as that of the momentum. Yes, that is it. The direction of velocity is the same as that of momentum. Okay, so let us then look at the question. So there comes the question. It says that a bullet of mass 10 grams is traveling at 150 meters per second east. And it says calculate the momentum of the bullet. So this is the first question we are going to look at here. So under the circumstance, we advise you that the first thing to do is to quote the right formula. So in this case, the right formula is going to be P is equal to mv, or momentum is equal to mass times velocity. Okay, from here you have to recall that it is P you are looking for. And what else do you have here? You know mass. The mass is 10 grams. That's not SI units. So what do? We change it to kilograms by dividing it with 1000. And what you get out of here is going to be 0.01 kilograms. Okay, another variable we have is velocity. And the velocity is 150 meters per second. Yeah, you see this information is related to what you have in the formula. Because you have to remember that being organized is paramount. Being disorganized can cost you the course. From here, what is next? Next is to substitute. You have the equation. So what are you going to say? We are calculating momentum, so P is going to be equal to 0.01 times 150. What you get is going to be the momentum. So the answer is going to be 1.5 kilogram meters per second. Okay, so that is one example helping us to start using the equation. Yeah, then comes this question. It says that a truck of mass 1,500 kilograms is moving at 35 kilometers per hour west. Calculate the momentum of the truck. Okay, Okay, what do we have here? We go for the same equation, P is equal to mv. Yes. And you check for the mass. Do you have the mass? Yes, we have it. The mass is 1,500 kilograms. Do we know velocity? Yes, we have it. And it is 35 kilometers per hour. Now you have to check that this one is not the SI units for velocity. The SI units for velocity is meters per second. So we need to convert this one to SI units. And the best way is to divide it by 3.6. Okay, let's see what we get. We get 9.72 meters per second. From there, what do? We substitute and we say momentum is equal to the mass, which is 1,500 times the velocity, which is 9.72. What you get there will be the momentum of the truck. So this is what we get. And after that, you have to know that momentum is a vector. So this is the magnitude. What's the direction? Remember we said that the direction of momentum is the same as that of the velocity. So the body was moving to the west, so it's going to be west. The same applies to the first case. It was supposed to be east. And with that, would like to thank you for your time. The channel is PSSB, Physical Sciences Silver Bullet. This has been lesson 1. Just introducing you to the topic momentum. So please stick with us. You won't regret. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. We are simply the best. Bye-bye.